MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the LA Dodgers and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
Yeah, you see the results through the first 5 games. It's been everything we could have hoped for. And now, at 3-2, you've got a team coming in here that needs to win the final 2 games on the road to take the series. Going to be a tall order to fill, but I think they're as capable as anyone to pulling it off.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2019 Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time for a look at the Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of it.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, second baseman, Prince Taylor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. This is line to left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Takes a knee-high fastball. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Swinging and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Here's Corey Seager. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's 1 for 3. The windup and the 0-1. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Seager is off at first with 2 away. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
And there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Dodgers leave 1, and now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dero, what's the key if they want to be crowned World Series champs here tonight?
Matty, you focus on this lineup. The middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Walker Buehler will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings, hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped weakly to the left. Tough play for Moustakas. And there's one down now.
Batting second, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Back goes Peterson. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, this guy has proven he can make some athletic plays in the field, and he takes a decent route to the baseball here, but I'm not sure anybody is going to bring this one in. Ends up out of his reach and bangs up off the wall.
Into the box, Carlos Correa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Set and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Missed with a breaking ball.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Runner at second here with one man out. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
Batting fourth, center fielder, George.
Digging in, George Springer. Runner in scoring position with Sir John. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 is a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
There's a breaking pitch blocked by Grandal. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Astros are down quietly, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's Matt Kemp now. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now, and Kemp fails to connect there as this is cut on and missed for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, number 13. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. No score here as we play inning number 2. Popped him up. Bregman has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? At the plate, Jock Peterson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Three and one to the Dodgers left fielder. Jock swings and sends a ball to deep right. Oh, and it's off the foul pole in right for a home run. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson. His first homer here in the series, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Batting eighth, third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Moustakas, a California-born ball player who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 9.
At the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 0-1, here's the pitch. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 LA. Stepping in, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Center fielder, George.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. It's up and out of here into the archway. Solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. His 4th long ball of this series, and the Astros have pulled back even now with 1 run apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Tyler White will bat next. He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Line to the right side, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Batting 10th, designated hitter, Gurriel.
Stepping into the box, Yuli Gurriel. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Seager scoops it up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Astros able to tie it here on the solo home run. We played 2, all even at 1 apiece. Stepping into the box, Chris Taylor. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Reddick on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The right fielder, number 66.
Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 1-1 count to Puig. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Reddick waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. It's 1-2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. shot down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Frozen on the fastball, never had a chance, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Ramon Marquez.
Catcher, Ramon Marquez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Marquez is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Standing in now, number 3. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1. And this is low. Ball 2. 2-1. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Another full count offering on its way. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Next up for the Astros, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. On the move again from first. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So it's throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Ball one to start the at-bat. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering it that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2-1 the count.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And the 2-1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
A runner on first with 2 away.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Houston. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. So here's Matt Kemp now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, number 13.
Digging in to try it again. Number 13 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. The 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike. In there, 2-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Jock Peterson would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses with a curveball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Change up low, 2-0. Correa, sometimes called Show Rea. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The count now at 2-1. Back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's George Springer, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
A 1 pitch on its way. And it's 1-1. The 1-1. Hit to third. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, first baseman, Tyler White.
Ready for another chance? Tyler White hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. White makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. Standing in, Jock Peterson. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here comes the first pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Moustakas waits on the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Not close. It's 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Dodgers down in order. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. The 2-0 home. Too high, and it's 3-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Right over the middle, knee high. The 3-1. Popped him up. Seager over to his right. 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Make the play out there, and there are 2 away. He'll look to bounce back after strike. First delivery to him on the way.
That first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start, east and west, really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. The next 1-2 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where we're with now after that didn't work out.
The 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Ready once again, Chris Taylor. He went down on strikes last time up.
Second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1. It's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Squared that one up just a little late.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Now a big swing by Puig, and he got a lot of this one out to deep left field. And that one is gone. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. His third home run of this series, and the Dodgers move out in front. It's 2-1.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did. Here's Corey Seager.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already one homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Under it is the left fielder. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Center fielder number 35, Bellinger.
Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Missed with a breaking ball. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So we'll go at least one at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at-bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get some.
In now, Matt Kemp, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers do get a run, and it comes on the home run by Yasiel Puig. Bottom of the 6th coming up. 2-1 Los Angeles. Now to the plate, number 3. This will be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th.
Number 3.
First pitch on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. Peterson on the run. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him.
It looked like he had a great jump on the ball. It's going to bring it in, no problem. But something happened as he approached the foul line, and it went right by him. It wasn't a routine play, but he'll tell you he should have had it.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. 1-2. Here it is. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Now back. Third baseman.
Standing in, Alex Bregman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. The 1-1 home. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-2 is taken for ball two. A man at third with one away. Fouled off. And another 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Astros leave one. They're down 2-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Game 6 moves on to the 7th inning now, but before we start, let's call on our game summary to show you how we got here. Chris Davinsky is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47.
Into the box now, number 13. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Number 13.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Reddick has a read on it. 1 out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Jock Peterson will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Here it is, the 3-0. It is taken, strike one.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here's George Springer. Due up for the 4th, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here comes the 0-1. He swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Fouled away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And that misses 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Seager fields it cleanly on to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7.
Now batting, first baseman, Tyler White.
Tyler White will bat next. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hit well on the ground to first. And a step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gurriel.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. Two out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Soft liner to the right side, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They still trail it here 2-1. Hector Rondon has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Hector Rondon.
Next up for Los Angeles, Yasmani Grandal. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Yasmani Grandal.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike. A high fastball is in there. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Chris Taylor, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Yasiel Puig will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Three and 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Striding into the box, Corey Seager. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches, it's certainly gotten away from him.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Now the 2-1 pitch. is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Will Harris trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Will Harris.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. And this is as pressure-filled a spot as one could imagine, with this World Series potentially hanging in the balance. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. One and one. Here it comes. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Count still at 1-2. Bregman trying to get there, and no one will get this one. Cut fastball misses, 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit.
And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Career numbers against Will Harris. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Seager over at second. Bellinger at first, 2 out in the inning. A ball and a strike. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Working to keep them in the game here. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Astros 1. Trevor Hildenberger is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 40, Trevor Hildenberger.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Into the box now, Ramon Marquez, who represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Bellinger's on his horse. 1 away. Two very good pitching performances illustrated there as we give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-1 contest. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, number 3. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Two and 0 now. Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1. The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right, but foul. The 2-2. Freezes him on the inside, strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Comes set and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Houston. They still trail it here 3-1. Roberto Ozuna enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, number 13. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Number 13.
First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
The 2-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Mike Moustakas waits on deck. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Bounce it to the left side. Bregman gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. Dodgers lead this one 3-1. Kenley Jansen is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
So stepping in, Alex Bregman. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Goodness, 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
The pause and the 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Here's Carlos Correa now. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 2 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Jansen playing here in his age 31 season. This is his second year as a major leaguer.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full potential.
Here's the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone! A solo shot here to left. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder, George Springer.
Into the box now, George Springer. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Tyler White. He'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike now for Houston. Way outside. 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Try again, 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Grandal has it, but no chance to recover. White is on at first after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Yuli Gurriel. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch. Hit high and deep to right center. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers have fought off elimination here on the road. They've set up a winner-take-all Game 7 tomorrow night as this one is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect a save.
This one definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Three to 2 the finish in tonight's game. The Los Angeles Dodgers even the series at 3 and force a World Series Game 7. Walker Buehler takes home the win. Charlie Morton takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
First for the victorious Dodgers. 3 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.